Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, it has come to my attention that there is both, I believe, it's come to my attention that there has been a ban list update. Now live for the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG, and given that I'm still technically a Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel, I wanted to take a little bit of time and cover it. So, shall we, ladies and gents? So, I'm going to scroll down. I know there hasn't too many, but I have a feeling that this should be fine. Scrolling down, first of all, we have Curious the Lightsworn Dominion. For those who are unaware, Curious the Lightsworn Dominion basically is a card that allows you to do shenanigans. If this card is destroyed by battle or leaves the field because of a card effect or controls it, you can target one card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use the following effects of Curious Lightsworn Dominion once per turn. If it's link summoned, you can send one card from your deck to the graveyard. If this card is sent from the deck to the graveyard, if a card is sent from the deck to the graveyard by an effect, send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. This card was essentially huge in tier elements, which basically all of their main deck monsters basically can't, want to mill cards, have effects when milled, and shenanigans abound. They basically allow you to yeet out fusion monsters like it's nobody's business, as well as just monsters in general. It's a strategy that basically gets most of your deck into the graveyard and basically turns a pot of avarice into a pot of greed. And that's just one thing out of many. I know how bad it is, and I haven't played the TCG format in a hot minute. Honestly, I think I might hop back into it now that I think about it. Anywho, moving on. They banned Mystic Mine. I gotta be honest, I'm surprised. I know people have been bitching about it for years because, frankly, the fact that they made this at all, in 2018 no less, which was still a very fast format, is insane. And I'm happy it's gone, don't get me wrong, but I question, I know the arc of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bends towards combo, but I would have at least, I might have kept it limited, but I don't know. At the same time, playing under Mystic Mine is a fucking nightmare, and God knows I hate that. Tops up to the Leonard Dad and Son combo who play this as their main thing. I know that they're sad that they lost it, but you can't. But there is some alternatives, as I can show probably on a video some other day. Anywho, we'll move on. We're at limited. Herald of Orange Light is limited, which is perfectly fine. Nothing really to say there. Anything that makes Herald just is a pain in the ass. I actually don't know what the exact reasoning behind that being banned is. Maybe it's a late Drytron hit, I guess. I don't know. Lyralist Rectal Starling got sent from 1 to 2. I guess that's fine. Whatever. Tellarknight. That's Dimensional Feature, 5 formation to Metaverse. Okay, so now that Mystic Mine is banned, Metaverse can come back to 3, which makes perfect sense because, let's be honest, the whole reason that Metaverse was banned originally was because of Mystic Mine. I think that instead of hitting the tier elements, which are the problem cards of this format at all, they're basically taking it we just printed these cards, we want people to play them and want to buy them. Take all the great graveyard gimping floodgates off the list. Dimensional Feature, Macrocosmos, just let it all go. Guess what? You can just summon fucking Virtual World Shen straight to your fucking field. The Macrocosmos with legs. Who needs rules? Shit like that. So I have a feeling that this is gonna probably cause more harm than good, because it'll gimp tier element, but I feel like I have a feeling it's not going to do too much. But at the same time, I would not be surprised if there was a revitalization of the Heradic monsters, or maybe Shiranui. just any of the banished focused archetypes are going to have a lot of fun with this. Maybe seeing some Necroface have some play. But I think I'm being a little optimistic here. I have a feeling that Tear Elements are, like, especially paired with the new cards, the new what was supposed to be Gravekeeper support coming out. I have a feeling that it's going to be. I have a feeling it's not going to matter as much, because unless you had the ability to go first, Tear Elements are like, unless you go first and lay this down on the field, there's really not much you can do. Plus, I don't know. We'll just have to see. I think I also want to say that they're probably putting Rectal Starling here as kind of like just a test run, because MBT Yu-Gi-Oh kind of had made the remark that the semi-limited list is kind of just a quarantine zone, just to see, like, okay, let's bump this down and see if it needs to go further, or let's bump this up to 2 and let's see if it's fine. If it's fine, it can go to 3, because a 15% draw chance in an opening hand, because that's what you're losing here. It's like, if you move from limited to semi-limited, you basically have a 15%, like, there's 15%, it's like 15% less of a chance to, like, draw it in your opening hand versus like a 45% less chance. Like, so it's just it's a whole bunch of math. It doesn't actually like change a whole too much in terms of like how opening hands are structured. The difference between unlimited and limited is like a chasm when semi-limited and it's just not that bad. So we'll see what ends up happening. I like the idea of Metaverse being back in it. I might actually go back and give building Gravekeepers another shot in the TCG now that that Metaverse is at 3, because I think that it might be a fun option. But I've kept you guys too long. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys taking your time and hanging out with me today. I appreciate you bunches and bunches. I will see you guys on the flip. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.